We're still continuing coverage on the deadliest natural disaster in Hawaii's history. At least 80 people have died, and officials expect that number to climb. Some have returned home. Others are still trying to get back. ABC's Melissa Adan is in Maui with the very latest.
Those raging wildfires on Maui are now Hawaii's deadliest natural disaster in the state's history. On Tuesday, the flames, fueled by hurricane-force winds, torched several areas on the island. Annalise Cochran described how she survived, spending more than 7 hours in the water.
I climbed over the seawall into the ocean, and while the fire was happening and the cars were exploding, we would duck into the water and we would put our mouths as close to the surface as we could so that we could breathe.
Residents of the historic town of Lahaina returning to find their homes reduced to piles of ash and rubble. Officials say more than 2,200 structures damaged or destroyed. More than 85% were residential. Hundreds and hundreds of cars are lined up along the road waiting for that opportunity to go back to their communities. It's been 4 days and they're awaiting a grim journey to see what's left of their homes.
They will not let us get through.
On Saturday, officials opened one route into West Maui for residents who must show proof of residence, but we saw many people turned away. The state attorney general has announced a comprehensive review of Maui's evacuation policies, including systems for notifying residents to get out during emergencies, notifications many here say they never received.
There were no alarms, there were no warnings. The Lahaina Luna blew up like in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. If I didn't have my Jeep running with the AC on when the fireball went over my head, I wouldn't be here right now.
Many expressing to me the frustration they have with officials and the response to the fires.
If you didn't know how to get out of town, or if you were stuck in that traffic, you were subject to whatever the whims of the fire were, and there was nobody there to help you.
New video from the Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources shows what happened to the town of Kula. You can see nothing but concrete columns left at this home. Melissa Adan, ABC News, Maui.
FEMA says it'll cost $5.5 billion to rebuild Maui. As you heard, more than 2,200 buildings, mostly homes, were damaged or destroyed. More than 2,100 acres have been burned. Federal officials declared a public health emergency to address health impacts from the wildfires. It's Hawaii's deadliest natural disaster since becoming a state in 1959.